All right. Good morning, Karen. Hi. Thanks for joining the chat. So, I just want to go over a couple of things that you mentioned here, and I'm going to do this very quickly and respectfully because there's no animosity over here, and I think I've explained myself enough about other things related to this video. However, one of the things that you said, I'm going to address it, even though it's not in this particular comment. Your original comment was saying that it's illegal for people at the bank to look at people's accounts. But before I get to that, I want to say I was not fired from working in banking. I actually worked in banking as a job before I went and got this here degree, my bachelor's degree from college, and went ahead and got into my now career that is not in customer service. So, just to clear the air, no, I was not fired from banking, especially not for snooping into accounts. Now, this next part is not just for you, it's to address your isn't this illegal comment. And I want to clarify that this is not just for you because I know how girlies like you love to tussle clearly in the comments. So, this is for everybody who has commented, like, isn't this illegal to look at people's accounts? Now, again, this was a skit. I don't know how many more times I have to say that, but I guess I have to keep letting y'all know this is a skit. So this is not a real person. This is not a real situation. Is it a scenario that's based on things that do happen in banking? Yes, but this is not a real person or situation. Now, looking at people's accounts in banking, if the customer is not present, is not illegal. Nobody is going to go to jail because I know this particular person even said you could have been put in jail or something like that. Nobody's going to go to jail for checking an account. In situations like this, especially where there's potential fraud involved, it's not uncommon for people to check that person's account, even if that person is not there. And fun fact, a lot of times, if fraudulent checks have been sent around in an area or in a region, banks will literally send photos of that person's check and their account to every single bank in the region, and people will look that account up without that person present, and it's not illegal. It's literally for compliance reasons. In this particular scenario, the customer even mentioned that she was a frequent customer of our bank. And clearly, she went to another bank and deposited the check. And clearly, the teller that had the check did not put a hold on her account. So, me and my manager looking at her account, we still would have had authorization or grounds to be able to put a hold on that account because she was technically our customer and we knew that she was going to try to deposit a fraudulent check. Now, in scenarios where like a person, like a teller may have a friend or a cousin or an auntie whose account that they're checking just because they want to be nosy, that's a compliance issue. Yes, somebody can get in trouble for that. No, it's not illegal. Even still, they're not going to go to jail, but they can get in trouble for compliance issues or a breach in compliance. But in scenarios like this, no, it is not illegal to check a person's account, especially for issues like this one. All right, everybody.